So we put this piece of wood down, that way it's easier to roll across. Set the casters get caught in that little gap and it takes forever to unload everything. The rollers are not foam rollers. What are they? The mats for the kids area goes in last here, kind of right down the middle aisle. Tends to be the best that we've seen so far.
All right.
Here's the deal. I'll probably just do voiceovers anyways. So these last couple, the music stands, and then this like music stand carrier, just kind of wherever it fits at the end, on top of other things. So here's the road cases for the sound equipment.
Labeled stage box.
Stage box is the last one to go in. Then we have the one labeled front of house. You notice this one's taller, so we put that one a little bit further in. So it looks like currently. So the stage box, the front of house box goes right here. Then the stage box goes right here. A lobby speaker goes right there. And then the big tall one that has all the, what is it, like flags and signage and stuff like that goes in the very front, pushed all the way forward. So right here in the middle we've got the TVs, and they're actually kind of precariously sit on top of the TV stands. And then usually these TV stands will roll up as far as we can, and once it gets up, the TV's on top of it. And they kind of fit in between the casters and underneath these boxes. If you look closely, you can see the white tables and red chairs are before the road boxes. As you can see in this video, the white tables go in first, up against the front of the trailer. Then we have the red chairs that come in. They can be set up on the left or right side there. Last couple weeks I've noticed the on the right side is better. Then we roll in this road case. Last couple weeks we've actually been flipping it around to where the open side is closest to the door, so that way we can get, this allows us to put flags in after the fact. Next, after that, we roll in the lobby speaker. That fits really nicely there. And then these are usually going to be pre-K or elementary or something along those lines. One of those, the smaller of the road cases, they're going to be stacked. And you see we've got the tie-down straps in just the right spot for it. So if it's not wanting to line up, then it's probably because we're in the wrong spot. Next to go in are these TV stands, the rolling TV stands. We'll slide them in between the carpeted case and the other kind of more professional cases. Usually, if you notice in that video, I put the strap up over it, just that way that it makes it easier to load in the next set of professional road cases. And these are usually going to be like lobby and then audio/video. Once again, these are the shorter of the 6. Usually at this time, it's easiest to put the TVs in. Right now, you see how we're setting them on top of the TV stands and their boxes and kind of pushing them forward. Once again, the ratchet strap for the back half, the kind of camo colored one, I will leave up and over so it's easier to find at this point. Finally, we have the lighting and setup box. They're the longer of the 6. And these come in last and go up against the left side of the trailer there. And then we use that camo colored ratchet strap to lock it down. So it goes around the 2 long ones and then the second set of shorter ones. Makes it easier to put them all in at once. Here we have the sound equipment. They're in what are called ATA cases. This one is the front of house case. It's going to go all the way up against that speaker. And then right here is the stage box. If you notice the way that they're oriented to where they are long ways, they're not pushed in sideways, or actually long ways. And then that green ratchet strap comes around both of them and then attaches to that little eyelet right there, and then cinch them down. Make sure that they're down tight, because if they're loose, they'll start banging around and kind of start tearing stuff up. Finally, we have the speaker stands, lighting stands. Those will just kind of fit in the top somewhere, anywhere that we can get them. Then we have the foam mats, and then I'm not sure what that very bottom bin is, but those go right down the middle. You see right there where we slide those right down the middle. And then finally we have one last TV stand that'll go in the back somewhere, is wherever you can make it fit. And then you see I had to kind of push it up in order to make sure everything fit a little bit. It was kind of fighting us. Then the music stand in there, just anywhere. Make sure that that piece of wood is back down, because if not, you will tear up that door. So make sure that that gets set up there, and you are done.